DSLRs, they're great, aren't they, for taking pictures? I love them. But video, I've never really been sold. Great picture, great bokeh, but it's the sound. The sound's just really difficult to control, monitor. But not anymore. Hi, I'm Phil Riley, and if you would like to focus on the image to become a better photographer, then subscribe to the channel. Now, DSLRs have always been fantastic for taking pictures, but okay at video. Their picture quality was absolutely fantastic. You can't argue with that. The prime lenses that you could use, the fantastic bokeh you could get with those wide f-stops, but it was always the sound, wasn't it? The sound was just so difficult. You know, a 3.5mm jack and no XLR inputs. It was always really difficult to monitor the sound. Even if you could get monitoring on them, it wasn't easy to alter them. But RØDE have fixed all that, because what they've got is these little beauties. They are the RØDE Wireless Go. And what's really great about these is they're 3.5mm jacks, and they are just so easy. They pair up really quickly. A transmitter and a receiver. Just pop this. No great big huge packs that have got to go on belts and wires that have got to go up people's shirts and out the top. Simply clip this little thing on in the inside of a lapel or a shirt. This clips to the camera. A great bit of kit and a fantastic addition to a DSLR, which means you can be getting some quality sound. But hang on a minute, what about if you've already invested quite a lot of money in XLR professional microphones? You might already have a whole load of kit of radio mics, personal mics, shotgun mics, boom mics. What about all those? They're all redundant? Well, no, they're not, because there's an even better bit of kit called a Saramonic SR PAX2. This is going to transform your DSLR into a really serious bit of filmmaking kit, because what it does is give you all the audio capability of a professional video camera on your DSLR. This goes on the bottom, a bit of a brick, I know, but worth it, bear with me. On the front, you've got two XLR inputs, so your XLR mics can go in here. You'll also notice that there are two 3.5mm jacks as well. And on the back, it's got phantom power. You turn it on and you've got audio meters here, so you can see exactly what's going on and whether you're peaking. Here, you've got the ability to change that. You can turn it up and down without having to go into sub-menus in your camera. You can do it there and then on the fly while you're listening, while you're monitoring through this. It's a fantastic piece of kit. So what do these RØDE mics sound like? Well, I've just turned this DSLR on and I'm going to clip that on here. I'll put it there. You would normally put it underneath, but I want you to see it. Okay, let's have a look what it looks like actually on a camera. We've put the Saramonic onto this D800. It's already got its battery pack on, so it is looking like a bit of a brick. You wouldn't have to have this. You could take that off if you wanted to make it smaller. But we've got the wireless RØDE Go, and I've plugged the 3.5mm jack in. So I've just got to put this 3.5mm jack into the camera. Okay, so that's all ready. We'll turn the camera on. Go onto live view. We can now power up the Saramonic. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, and yeah, there we go. We can switch those so that we're peaking where we just want to peak. So that's great. So now the camera is ready to record sound from the Wireless Go. At the moment I'm using XLR professional shotgun mics with this camera, but why don't we switch it over and then we can really tell the difference between the Wireless Go. So here we go. Let's press the record button now. So this is the sound of the Wireless Go, and that was recording before. The sound was recording on an XLR shotgun mic. Now we're recording on the Wireless Go. So that's the difference. As you can see, monitoring is absolutely brilliant. I can go louder, I can go quieter. I've got phantom power for both 3.5mm. I've got 5V and 3V phantom power, and I've got 48V phantom power for the XLRs as well. Great monitoring, great audio capture. It's everything you need to turn this DSLR camera into a quality bit of filmmaking kit.